So what have you been thinking of the show so far, Mom?
Well, I'm gonna start putting up a sign to kill Holden, but
Maybe do a version of TLC song. Remember, don't go chasing waterfalls. It's like, don't
something,
go chasing
anything,
windmills.
No.
anything,
Since he's basically Don Quixote.
and stop jumping to conclusions about everything and all of that stuff because he's just.
What was that movie?
Ooh.
Was that Office Space where Jennifer Aniston's character had the idea of the jumping to conclusions mat?
Yes, but actually no.
Oh man, I don't remember whether it was actually that.
Holden should get one of those, the jumping to conclusions mat.
But
because he definitely jumps to a lot of conclusions so far.
you know what I started thinking about him?
What?
I started thinking that he believes he's the captain.
There are reasons for that. They touched briefly on it because you heard how he had
they were getting
former
ready to
military career,
right, and they were getting ready to start grooming him, as he said. You know,
on the Canterbury, yeah,
right?
Because the captain there wanted him to be his XO. Now, interestingly enough, in the books, Holden was the XO to Canterbury.
I couldn't see. I always go referencing some of my favorites like Star Trek and
I just think it's funny because you're probably leaning out of frame every time you do the whole
thing. Well, sorry about that. But the only thing I can see about Holden, if he was XO, I would be very fearful for the ship, for the crew. Unless something changed, my impression of him is not a positive one.
Well, him being XO would have been fine. I mean,
I don't think so.
The captain still is the one who makes the ultimate decision.
The captain makes the ultimate decision,
the XO
but
is the one who basically runs the day-to-day operations, and
which is scary for me for him.
Advisor to the captain, but the captain still got the final say.
Which is scary to me.
He was pretty much already doing that anyway on the Canterbury.
He may have been, and maybe that's the problem he's having now. You know, since the captain is dead because of him.
Which still hasn't come out, by the way.
What?
Still Naomi's the only one who knows that. She
needs to tell.
Well, I think
now, he is very lucky that I'm not the one. Because I would have snitched on him a long time ago. You know what? Hey, look at him. He did it.
It was him. Let's get him, fellas.
That would have saved a few lives.
If she had said that right from the get-go, I have a feeling Amos would have gone over and snapped his neck.
But it would have saved a few lives.
Yeah, maybe.
I got a feeling we're going to lose a few more. We're going to go through the recap because the people, you know, I need a moment to calm down.
I think this is our first previously on the Expanse. And that was Naomi doing it.
James Holden, speaking for the five survivors of the Canterbury. Our ship was destroyed as
time he say his name.
Are you okay?
We putting all our cards on the table here.
She was getting ready to tell. Naomi was getting ready to tell. You should have told Naomi.
How do you know they're coming for Naomi?
We don't.
They coming for him.
And you're just guessing Naomi's OPA too.
Wouldn't it be so?
That's better than a guess.
You know.
She is the best liar.
Are you saying she's not a freaking...
I am, but
he just told him that Naomi's the best liar out of the bunch.
But they want you to recant so they can kill all of y'all.
This is your final warning. If you maintain your present course, you will be fired upon.
They're jamming us.
But it sounded real convincing with that cup of coffee in our hand. Oh, dang, nice. What is that?
Perfect.
It started off as one, and now it's like a whole fleet.
6 bandits.
Wow. Uh-oh. I think we got another ship that's gonna get messed up.
I can see the future!
This battle mode lighting must be a drill.
Amos, is it you?
What is that?
Oh, I'm pointing the finger at all of you.
This sounds like torpedoes being fired.
Every one.
Sounds like a lot.
So who done it?
I don't think it's a drill.
It's probably the doctor. They friends of his. They're under the impression that whoever it is coming to get Naomi. Why do it have to be Naomi?
Your way. Guidance lock on all targets.
It could be any of them, including Holden. Started this mess in the first place.
Whatever they are.
No, but what were they doing there?
It's just become suicide.
I got a lot of questions.
I have so many questions!
You heard what she said.
Uh-oh, we gonna finish it?
Said whoever they are, whatever they've come to do, this has just become a suicide mission for them.
No, you guys getting ready to get destroyed.
You look nervous.
He should be.
Don't worry. It's nothing our guns can't handle.
Okay.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
PDC is ready?
All arrays are online and standing by.
Uh-oh.
PDC stands for Point Defense Cannon, by the way. That's how interplanetary war would be. It would be people literally throwing giant rocks at each other. Because each giant rock would destroy cities.
But did I go back?
I could never understand your people. Why, when the universe has bestowed so much upon you, you seem to care so little for it.
Reckon things Earth is too fast.
Say it again.
Martians too.
We are nothing like you.
Came from
You're short-sighted and selfish, and it will destroy you.
Yes, it will.
Earth is over, Mr. Holden. My own hope is that we can bring Mars to life before you destroy that too.
I don't think it's gonna be as easy as everybody keeps thinking. Don't get overconfident.
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky!
Wow.
So did a couple got through, didn't you?
Impact on main reactor housing.
Let's finish this and go home.
Aye, sir. Diverting power to railguns.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Railguns.
Oh, wow.
Did you notice something just now?
Nice.
Those are the little ships that are attacking them. They've got them too.
Diverting power to the railguns. That means we're in CQB.
What the hell's CQB?
Close quarter battle.
Who would be insane enough to
Well.
take on the Donnager and CQB?
Put me back with my people.
Keep him quiet or gag him. I want IDs. We need to know
Gag
his
him.
capabilities.
I'm sorry,
Have a
sir,
gag.
there's nothing.
I've seen a ship like that before.
Wait.
When the camera. Oh, you mean that's what they're thinking? I got you. Didn't understand
The
everything.
main drive is overloading. We have to shut it down. Guys.
Drives out.
Oh, this ain't good at all.
No, because you guys in the wrong place.
Boy, you're a pretty whiny little bitch.
No, 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 no.
Hey, 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 hey. What I got? Huh? Everything's gonna be okay, okay? This is gonna calm you right down. Trust me, we're all gonna be just fine.
Where'd it go?
You don't want to know.
You heard that noise, right?
Yeah.
Now everything just went quiet.
Oh my goodness.
See that hole in the wall?
Yes, I do.
That hole in the wall?
Which one was that?
That was a railgun round.
No, but which one was
That was Shed, the doctor, for the medic.
Well, he ain't the one.
It just punched a hole all the way through the ship. That's what railguns are capable of. They're actually capable of doing a lot of destruction.
Well, you guys need to do a lot more than that.
Nice little booty shot of Naomi for all the fellas and the ladies.
Are other people allowed to say giggity?
Uh-oh. That can't be easy.
No. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Think about it. Think about your buddy who just got his head knocked.
Naomi, is the time for you die?
Think about your buddy who got his head knocked clean off later. I love how they're using the emergency procedure book that talks about how to do this to seal up the hole.
Ironic.
Somebody gonna die.
Someone just did.
I know, somebody else.
Someone else. What do you think of that zero G action with blood pooling up above his head like that? Now on the drive comes back on.
Wow.
Well, if there's any consolation, no way in hell he knew that happened. That would have been
a whole bunch of people dying.
That would have been a truly instantaneous death.
So you've seen this ship before? One just like it to the Canterbury.
They ain't hurry and get that gun.
Stop firing, buddy.
Well, he paid attention to the fact that he didn't grab the gun. Instead, he went to check the person.
It's an illusion.
And you heard me say they stopped firing. Why? What do you think these are?
I don't know. Other Martian ships?
Breaching pods. They're being boarded.
Lopez, I want you to get Mr. Holden off of this ship and safely back to MCRN Command. He's the only person who can directly testify to this.
Understood, sir. Take you.
Hold on.
Take all the people.
I'm not going anywhere without my shipmate.
She looks scared.
Wouldn't you be?
I figure we have maybe 20 minutes of that left.
Crap.
Dang. They've been in a lot of places we know why they've been in the air.
It's like the crew of the Canterbury.
It's meant to die of asphyxiation.
Bad to worse to worse to worse.
You guys meant to suffocate, okay?
It's my idea. We'll take the shot.
You meant to
We
suffocate.
need you
I'm
conscious.
telling you.
He's an earther. He uses the most air. He should do it. I can carry you. You can't carry me.
He's just scared. You keep watching and don't forget to tell people your thoughts as they're happening. When I go to the bathroom.
I'm being abandoned while I'm watching these people trying to suffocate. Have you noticed that several times they were meant to suffocate? This makes the, what, second or third time that they were meant to suffocate. So maybe if they suffocated, everything would get back to normal.
So dark.
And what's up between Naomi and Amos?
I want to say thank you
I think we're going to find out eventually.
for helping me all those times you did.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, he's saying she helped him a lot.
You're a good person.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I could have been better.
Couldn't we all?
Did you get to say goodbye?
Too.
It doesn't matter.
Uh-oh. I don't know. Something's wrong with him. And now Holden is being escorted off of the Martian ship.
I heard you and your friends are responsible for feeding. I don't know
Friends,
about
what you eat?
Why don't you just ask him?
Just a minute. Did you hear what he said though?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'd be happy to let you go. I heard you and your friends were responsible for what happened on Phoebe. Once again, Phoebe comes up. So what's going on with Phoebe?
I don't know, but I'm sure we will find out. I don't know. I have to pass me a feed. We will offer you some, but you gotta get your own feeds. Shoot him! Shoot him! Dang it. You let him go.
Well, I mean, you can't shoot him, so what's he gonna do?
Well, who they shooting at?
The boarding people, the people who were boarding.
Oh, so
from
they
the
were
other
letting
ships.
them out when the people boarding it.
Well, they couldn't know where they were gonna come through.
Oh, they. That's a lot of people did.
Yeah. So who are these people? These boarding people that they could do all this to the most technologically advanced military.
But
in the
remember,
system.
none of these people, none of her people saw war. They saw assimilations. And assimilations do not prepare you for the real thing.
How do you know these
Now, who
people
are you?
saw more than simulations?
What? They Marxians too. What?
Well, I'm just gonna tell you to watch.
What if that's that lady? She's kind of strong. Oh, he kind of strong. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What in the world?
TV station, were you there?
Everybody. Okay, what's up with his eyes?
You have to help me get my friends. You wouldn't leave one of yours behind. We are Marines. We sworn to die for each other if we have to. You barely know those other people. They're only here because of me. I'll make you a deal.
No. And yet they cut that off. What kind of deal he making?
You're supposed
He
to
a
be
spy.
speculating.
Huh?
You're supposed to speculate.
He a
So-
spy.
Who, Holden?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because of you. Everything because of you.
It's all your fault! All your fault!
You came back.
No.
Of course I did.
I had some Daddy Ray fig bars.
They're not a sponsor of this fine reaction video.
No, I'm just
But they
eating
do
it.
make very good fig bars. And if you want to send me
And
some
some
fig
tea.
bars, Daddy Ray, I won't stop you because they are delicious.
Give me free stuff.
We all lost people we
Sorry for
cared
the
about,
crinkling.
and I don't even have a clue as to why. But I keep hearing about Phoebe Station, and if we're all gonna die because of it, can you at least tell me what the hell happened there? Donnager was dispatched to Phoebe Station after she went silent for several weeks. Everyone on board was dead. We thought it was a fire or a chemical spill, but then we discovered that all the computer cores were destroyed. You mean someone did it deliberately?
Somebody saw something they weren't supposed to. Like I said, saw something they weren't supposed to.
The captain has set condition 0. She's gonna scuttle the ship.
Oh.
That says what condition 0 means.
Okay, let them take the ship. Everybody go die.
Orders are converging on engineering,
Hold
on
on.
CIC, and the bridge.
Are you ready to stand by? Let the hangar bay.
I told you, killing everybody.
Oh, there she is.
Hold on, they're gonna steal the ship.
Night boots off. Move as fast as you can. Everybody on my
Good luck with that.
Hey, don't you quit on me. Ready? Go!
They taking the traitor. He gonna get killed. Watch. Watch. They gonna shoot him. Watch. Oh, well maybe not. What you call got shot?
How come I'm the one who always gets shot?
He gonna get killed. I'm telling you.
Go!
What about you? Amos.
Amos already went through the thing. Remember, he got shot. He was with the doctor. I mean, he was with
He
Alex.
kicked him.
Yeah, physics. Do you understand why he did what he did? Equal and opposite reaction. Remember? By kicking her, he also went flying in the opposite direction, down towards the railing. I mean, down towards the catwalk, so you could activate his magnet boots and stick to it, and then pull her back.
Oh no. Man, you do just about anything to save her.
I ship them.
What about the others?
He's in bad shape.
Why you taking him? He did.
Well, haven't you noticed that things tend to be protected?
I'm not a pilot. Someone else needs to fly.
Who can fly?
Alex was a Martian pilot, remember? Granted, he flew transports, but he was still a pilot.
I don't think I'm in any condition. You got it.
Nah, shoot. Traitor. Well, I think everybody needs some juice. Get some juice.
They all need it if they're going to do high G burn. He needed it to wake up, though.
It's my first time.
You already said if he jumped on with me, it's my first time.
But man, you sure he was a pilot?
Yeah, he was. He means his first time flying something like this. This is a warship. This isn't a transport.
Nice ship.
This is a gunboat.
Shoot at everybody. Shoot all those people shooting at you.
Kill them all.
Uh-oh.
He blows the doors open.
Max Burn, do not let anyone stay on our deck.
It would have been nice to see an ocean on Mars.
They don't have their little things for their mouth and stuff. They need all that stuff.
Tachi is away.
Sir? Captain is going one much longer.
Who are you people?
I didn't think we could lose.
That was Holden was on your ship. Tell you.
Again, painless death at least.
Who are the people? That's why I want to know.
That is the
Phoenix.
big mystery.
The people run the Phoenix place.
Son of a bitch.
Phoebe. I
Phoebe?
mean,
Oh.
Phoebe place.
Okay, Alex is at least having a good time.
We
Oh,
got
yeah,
shut up
baby.
or something.
We love you.
Oh, nice. It says Navy.
Yeah, this is from the Martian Navy.
Man,
What do you think of that episode?
this was one of the best
Told you
ones.
this is where the rubber hits the road.
This was one of the best ones.
So in this episode, we learned pretty much definitively that Mars was not behind what happened to the Canterbury.
We don't think.
Okay, we don't think.
This ship wasn't involved.
So, who do you think was behind the force that destroyed the Donnager just now?
At this moment, I have no idea.
No clue whatsoever.
Because I want to blame a few people.
What do you think was going on Phoebe?
I don't even know what Phoebe is.
Well, it was a station built on the Phoebe asteroid.
You keep using the word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
Everyone keep asking about it. Nobody's including any of us.
Actually, wait, no. Phoebe's not an asteroid. That's right. Phoebe's too big to be an asteroid. Phoebe's a moon. Phoebe's a moon of...
They did not invite us to let us know what it is.
Phoebe's a moon of Uranus. Okay.
Wrong.
And I can't remember how many moons Phoebe has, but Uranus has, but I think Phoebe's the largest moon of Uranus.
Wrong.
Or Uranus for all the teenagers out there who want to giggle.
You're wrong.
But
all I know is a big ship, the flagship, which we talked about last episode.
Big, quite powerful warship.
The flagship
basically got his ass handed
just
to
got
it by a
destroyed.
bunch of tiny ships that no one knows where.
In other words, the captain blew it up, but she had a whole bunch of visitors on her ship, and they were trying to kill all of them. So.
And remember, the one guy who got his arm blown off. Oh, what did you think of the crazy technology to reseal?
Yeah, the thing sealed his arm, man. Did you see that?
So the people who were boarding their ship clearly have super technology.
All I know is.
So that's the one thing to think about too, as you try to figure out who they might be.
There are a lot of questions, and Holden didn't do anything this time. Kind of redeemed himself this time, but. Who knows?
Did you did you notice that the one guy, the one whose arm did get sealed up, was questioned briefly by the interrogator guy, who you'll remember is specially trained so that he can spot the micro.
That was very brief.
But you did remember? Did you hear what he said though when he asked him? Like he was like, "Were you at Phoebe Station?" And then he's just said, "You were," because he immediately read it on his face, like his facial reaction told him that the guy was there. So
these people are humans too.
Clearly had something to do with Phoebe Station.
You see human beings? See what's going on? Mars.
Why would you think that they would be anything but human?
Look what we're doing.
There's nothing in the show but
it's a show about people gone from Earth and they destroying the galaxy.
Well,
what are we gonna do?
The solar system. Humans have not.
They are destroying the galaxy. There has to be something we can do about that.
I don't even think. I'm trying to remember if, in the continuity of the Expanse, if humans have even made it to all of the planets and moons and stuff.
No, but the ones they made it to so far, look, they have a problem.
They were, you know how we are. Did you get the significance of what happened at the end there when the lieutenant was talking about how he wished he could have seen an ocean on Mars, and the way that Holden looked at him and everything else, and even after the way the lieutenant, the look on his face when he told Alex to do a high G burn to get them all out of there. Do you know what was going on there?
All I know is the guy from Mars died.
Right. That was what.
Without realizing his dream of seeing what his grandfather was talking about.
But more to the point, he gave an order that he knew would kill him, because since he had been shot, it was possible under different circumstances that he might have survived, because you've seen that the medical technology and stuff is pretty advanced. And Mars is the most advanced of the factions that we know of until we see these people with stealth ships who seem to be even more advanced than Mars. So
I liked him.
If they hadn't burned out basically at pretty much their highest acceleration, he might have survived. So he knew for a fact that he was basically telling them.
Well, he was all shot up.
He was going to die because of the order. There was no saving him.
It wasn't no saving him anyway. He was all shot up.
Their technology
and they were too
advanced.
far away from somewhere to save him.
He might have been savable.
By who? He was too far away from anything.
All he would have had to have done was make it to a decent outpost or something.
We don't even know where the next outpost is.
Well, I would assume that the Martian Navy isn't patrolling too far away from stuff they control.
Well.
And the Tachi is a warship the ship they left on. So it's not like it isn't going to go anywhere. You know what I mean? It has a decent range.
It's not like it's doing them any good either, except for getting them away from there.
Yeah.
Now, if there's any more of those ships, aim at holding first, then leave everybody else.
I don't have a hate boner for him.
Dude, it's a pretty hateful boner.
Right,
for right now. Maybe I'll change my mind as we continue on.
Thanks for watching this episode with us, guys. Really appreciate it. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.